Hello everybody and welcome back to Innocent Life. We are now on the 6th day of summer and I decided to go bright and early to try and find Jonathan, and I managed to find him. So this is who we need to speak to if we want to get chickens on our farm. So you got yourself a barn, eh? Well then, let me give you my Cluckomatic. Beginners like you really need something like the Cluckomatic to help you raise chickens right. Having a robot chicken around helps keep the other chickens in line. But we don't use it anymore, so I'll have it sent over to your farm tomorrow. Oh, okay, thank you. So by tomorrow we should be able to start buying chicken, or chickens, I guess, if we want multiple. So that will give us something else to look forward to. And now that we have the rest of the day sort of in front of us and available, I think what we'll do is we will go and trek into the desert. Dr. Hope mentioned that now that we have the buggy and we've unlocked the blue seal, what we should do is go past the desert, through the plains, and go and speak to an old hermit that is living out there. She may have some information for us. So it's still bright and early, and we have the opportunity to do that, so why the heck not? I would recommend bringing your scale pack with you if you don't already have it, because there are going to be some trees that are ready to be harvested. There's some fruit that we can grab, and the fruit is actually fairly profitable. Much more profitable than going into the mushroom forest and picking all of those mushrooms for not very much profit. So less work for more pay. So now we can kind of demonstrate the buggy's powers. I mean, as you can see, that thing went over bridges and down slopes, and now we're going to bring it through a cave. It can be a little difficult to drive in terms of controls, but they're going to glass wall you everywhere you go, so you basically just have to struggle through it. Especially some of the tighter fits, it's a little bit tricky to get through, but it still beats walking. So as we can see now, we come out into the area and the sand has completely gone away. And once your trees are ready to be harvested, all you have to do is just go up to them and pick the fruit like you normally would harvest your plants. So we can take a look at the environment and grab a couple things off of some of these trees if you'd like. Remembering, of course, that with the scale pack you can only have a certain amount of weight in it before the game will tell you you cannot pick any more and you have to empty out your scale pack. So there's not much there in the desert, just a couple of trees, and then you come out into this beautiful plain area. Now before heading north, I'm going to go ahead and head east down this path. And we get this beautiful wide open space, this amazing view. You've got wild horses running around, beautiful view of the water. I mean, this is just a fantastic looking area, very nature orientated. And if you come over to this pedestal here, you can read this. This is another one of Moonlight's art pieces. And you want to read those to get more entries into Liberta's dictionary. But other than that, there's nothing really over there. I just wanted to show that off. Take a lay of the land and show off a little bit of the scenery. And then once you're ready, you can go ahead and head north through to the other path. And as we can see here, we've now reached the hermit's house. We can harvest bananas and this other red fruit off of some of these trees. So I'm going to do that until my scale pack is full, and then I'll go and talk to the hermit and see what she has to say. She's got a couple of cats with her. Of course, you know, crazy hermit cat lady. Gotta live up the stereotype while we're at it. So for a new area, this is relatively open and there's not a whole lot here, but I still enjoy the scenery. I think it's very nice looking, and it just gives you a nice feeling that this island is really spacious and big. So here she is. This is the hermit. Are you looking for the hermit of Mermaid Lake? Yes. Well, you found her. It's nice and warm around here, which is why I like it. It's been more than 150 years since I first saw this area and decided to live here. You'd better hurry on to wherever it is you're going before the same thing happens to you. Let me open up the forest path to the southwest of Easter Hot Spring. Alright, so basically you just needed to talk to her, and we've now uncovered another part of the island. She didn't really give us much information, though. I think Dr. Hope told us to come here so we could get information on the water spirit, but she really didn't say much at all, so we're still kind of on our own in that regard. But I'm sure that we'll figure it out as time goes on. So just remember this area if you want to come back and harvest some more fruit. It might be a nice place to make a little bit of profits if you've gotten bored with all the other sort of activities, or you have a spare minute to come through this area. It is a bit of a travel, but you are going to get around a lot faster with the buggy, obviously. I would have been there until like 3 o'clock in the morning if I had to walk, because time passes so quickly in this game. So the area that she unlocked was the area that is blocked by the tree branches. Ta-da! Using her hermity witch magic, she has just unlocked another cave for us. Now this place is huge, and it connects with the cave that is in Volcano Town. So this is where we're going to pick up a lot of really nice things. We're going to pick up some jewels and some tools. So I guess because we're only about 7 minutes into this video, we'll just kind of start in this area and do a little bit of exploring. I will go west first in this circle, and I'm just going to look around for any treasure chests and open them up. So on the west side here we have a jewel, our first red jewel. And then if you continue up northwest, you can get a master's hoe. Now that is a high level tool, but we do not have the ability to use it yet. Only a master farmer could ever hope to use this hoe to its full potential. So unfortunately, even if you tried to use that now, you wouldn't be able to. And then if I loop around, going on the east side, there's another chest with a master's axe. So the same kind of thing as the hoe. A master farmer could hope to use this to its full potential. One chop and you'll be able to chop anything down in your way, but I don't think that we have enough experience using our axe yet where that would be a possibility, unfortunately. There is a path on the eastern side here that we will take, and we will go south first to find another chest with a blue jewel in it. Continuing south, we're going to ignore that entrance for now, and we're going to keep going to find another chest with a volcano sickle in it. Now, I don't know if there is a master version of this, but this is an upgraded version of our sickle. It can cut down 3 squares of weeds in a single swipe instead of just 1 weed at a time. So if you try to go down this staircase, you'll see that this brings us to the mine that is in Volcano Town, but because this door is blocked by a red jewel, we're not able to go there yet. Alright, I'm just gonna go north and just see if there's anything else that I can pick up in this little area here. We have a couple of different ways that we can go, obviously, so make sure that you explore every single area thoroughly and take every single fork that's available to you. And there is a chest here for another red jewel. The night bell just rang, so I should be getting home, but that gives us a nice starting point. We kind of explored 2 caverns of this cave so far, and even though we only just started exploring it, we were able to find quite a few treasures. So we've got more red jewels that we will hopefully be able to put into our sockets on our farm. And we also got another blue jewel, so we can store that for now, but one day when we get the other 3, we'll be able to put that on our farm as well. I'm going to take the raft home because it's quicker. And because my buggy will be put in the front of my house anyways. I don't have to worry about leaving it there. And voila, we are home. If you were in that area and your bag filled up, it would just ask if you wanted to send everything to your item box. So if you're worried about that, you know, not having enough space in your bag, I wouldn't worry about it. The game kind of does help you out a little bit with that. So you don't have to go back and open treasure chests or anything like that. Oh, that's why. I was gonna say, I want to put my scale pack content into the shipping pod. I was wondering why it wouldn't let me do it, but it was because I was looking at the wrong bin, so duh. Want to make sure to ship those before I go to bed to empty out my scale pack, and then what I want to do is I want to store some of this stuff because a lot of it isn't going to be useful anytime soon. I don't have the ability to use the master tools yet, so I want to store those. And at the moment, there's not really much point in me having a single blue jewel. I'll probably put the red jewels upstairs on my farm when I get a minute, so I'll keep those in there for now. But I am just going to go ahead and store all of my higher level tools and just keep my inventory sort of cleaned up. And then while I'm here, what I should do is I should also take out the watering can that was given to me by Masumi. Alright, so we've done our inventory management, and we can take a look at her watering can, which just looks absolutely ridiculous, but it can water 3 squares of ground at one time, and it waters up to 100 squares. Whereas our other can could only water 1 square at a time, and it could only hold, I think, 25 squares of water. So this is a definite upgrade. So I'd recommend getting that as soon as you can. And other than that, I think that we are done. Tomorrow is Sunday, so I will be coming back with another video. We will be going to get our checkup from Dr. Hope, and maybe if we have the time, we can also go and explore the rest of that mining area. Thank you all so very much for watching, and I hope that I will be seeing you next time.